Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out with Ray Doyle, Jason Cunningham here in Birmingham, of course, for Jason's main event fight at the Utilita Arena in Birmingham. Of course, Jason, you mentioned a few times in the build-up that being three-time Commonwealth champion would be something huge, but the fight in general, how excited are you for this?
Very, very excited. Do you want to, yeah, obviously it's like I say, all the marbles, isn't it? It's a big fight. These fights don't happen often enough these days and age because there's too many titles about. So this is the old school way, the old school route. And like I say, just all the marbles. There's everything there to gain, isn't there?
You've been working hard when not a lot of people have been watching. How important is this fight for you on Saturday?
It's everything, isn't it? Obviously, your next fight's your biggest fight, but this leads on to big, big things. Like I said, I mentioned in there, I'm a free agent, no big promoter behind me, so that'd be very interesting to see what happens. And I've cleaned up domestically. There's only one place left to go.
Do you think if there was to be a situation where a promoter would like to have you if you become successful in this fight, it would be Frank most likely?
I think there'd be more than one option. All being well, especially if I put in a good performance on Saturday night, which I plan to do, there could be more than one, definitely.
And Ray, I know you would have been watching the press conference. Jason mentioned how it's a good card to have, the fact that you've got the belts and no promoter.
Yeah, absolutely. It puts him in good stead but firstly, we've got to take care of business with Brad Foster, and we're not looking past this. We've not underestimated him. All the talk about where he's going to go after this, it means nothing unless he does the business on Saturday night. So we're fully focused. We've had no days off. We've just massively concentrated. Jason's here because he deserves to be here. He deserves to be here because he's worked that hard, and all we're asking on Saturday night is, and I do want to mention this because he's a European champion. He's put his heart and soul into boxing. I've spent every day with him, day in, day out. I know how hard he's worked. He deserves a fair crack at whip. I'm seeing bad decisions in boxing, left, right, and centre, and I don't want this to happen to Jason. May the best man win by all means, but he's a champion himself as well. And just because he's in a away corner, I want them judges to give him a fair crack at whip on Saturday night, and he'll bring his best, and he'll bring his best for the fight fans, and they will see that, and hopefully we can win some more fans on Saturday night, and then that'll put him in good stead moving forward with three titles.
With the judges in mind, Jason, is that kind of another way of you saying you feel like you might need to get a knockout?
No, it's not so much that. I just look back at, obviously there's been some decisions that people have questioned over the last few weeks alone in boxing, and if I look at my last fight, my career best performance, where I struggled to get Yafai around, without them 3 knockdowns, I won't be a European champion today. So that's why we want to bring this point up. I've worked hard to be where I'm at, and I don't want it to stop on Saturday night down to something that's out of my hands. So just putting that point out there.
You fought Cal Yafai, you fought Gamal Yafai, and recently, of course, Galal winning gold at the Olympics. I know he's a bit lighter than you at the moment, but maybe fighting all 3 brothers one day. You've checked 2 off the bucket list.
Listen, the only way that would happen if he moved up, because I'd have to chop a leg off to get down to that weight now.
Maybe in a few years when he goes up in weight. Did you think of that when he was winning gold at the Olympics? Kind of, you fought 2 of the brothers. Maybe I'd fight Galal.
You say it joking about, don't you? Obviously that never happened. But yeah, there's only one more to go now, and then like I say, I've been through family, haven't I? But yeah, so good. Fair play to him. Like I say, a lot of respect to Yafais. They're a very, very good, successful boxing family. And obviously they've got an Olympic champion in the younger brother now as well, so all the best to them.
What's your mentality had to be like to go through losses and go through almost an unfair decision in the last fight? Obviously, you were completely dominant throughout and you deserved to win that fight. But does that build a strong mentality inside of you, being the away fighter a lot of the time?
Like I say, it's nothing that I'm not used to. So everything I just take in my stride. Looked to upset the apple cart, the odds, which I did last time out. Looking to do that again Saturday because they've got me a slight underdog, obviously not as big as before, but no, I go into this fight full of confidence because I'm coming off a career best performance, so just taking it all in my stride, and like I say, let's do the job Saturday night.
Can you vouch for that? And of course, prediction pre-fight?
Prediction pre-fight, I believe that this fight is going to be an absolute cracker. Brad Foster's a really good kid. We know that. That's my job to sit and study and watch him. I think he's a real box of tricks, but I've worked on everything with Jason that I possibly can to instill that belief into him and to make him function where he's going to overcome every trick in book what Foster brings. It's going to be a real. I mean, you look at the bookies betting, you can't split them, and that says something about what a fight is. There's no 50-1 on and one at 100-1. This is, you cannot split these two, and I think the fans are in for a real fight. But my prediction is that Jason, you're going to see the best Jason Cunningham that you've ever seen. He's getting better and better, and he's in the form of his life, and it's going to take some fighter to beat Jason the form he's in. So I'm going for a Cunningham win.
Huge main event for you, Jason. Do you have a prediction yourself?
Just a Cunningham win. Just that one, yeah. Just whatever may come, as long as I'm bringing them 3 belts home, that's all that matters.
And Ray, just last question for you. Being in and around the gym, of course, Terry Harper's announced she's going to be back very soon. Do we have a date yet? I think she said it was in Sheffield.
Yeah, November. I'm here in November. What day it actually is in November, I'm not sure, but there's talk of Sheffield, and the champ is back. She's doing well. We've got one champ here. We've got Terry, and like you said, the riding crest of the wave, and success breeds success, and we're hoping to carry it on tomorrow. And Terry, when she gets back in the ring in Sheffield, we all the fans back.